Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to our guide and let's play of LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. If you like what you see, then please thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and we hope you enjoy the following video. Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And we're here with Hal Jordan on a planet that he should not be on.
Uh-oh.
Because there's a treaty with the Guardians of the Universe and Agent Orange.
This Larfleeze guy would have so much security.
These Orange Lantern constructs aren't exactly your typical security guards.
Actually, yeah, the orange constructs, there are no orange lanterns. Those are dead people that Lazarfleeze has killed.
They're like zombie, booby traps.
Kind of. They've been consumed by the greed from the orange lantern, and now all that's left of them is just basically that.
Wow.
And in fact, Agent Orange is so powerful after he slays an enemy, he's kind of like Shang Tsung, that once he, takes them, they become a part of his power, and he can summon them at will. Like, he could invade planet Earth with just his constructs alone and win. That's how powerful he is.
So it's like he's like a soul eater.
Yeah,
Takes all
kind
their
of.
souls
He's like a devourer of worlds, but at the same time, for the most part, he just wants to be left alone. He is a very neutral individual. In fact, there was a treaty with the Green Lanterns never to enter the Vega system, ever. And he would just let them, exactly. So technically, we just broke the treaty.
You guys are on the wrong planet.
But notice how there's no faces on those orange lanterns. Because there is no orange lantern core.
Creepy.
I find it fascinating. All this guy, Lazarfleeze, wants is to be left alone. That's all he wants. Because he's been driven insane by the Orange Lantern battery.
How did he get to be an Orange Lantern person then?
He was fleeing his planet and he became a thief to survive because his planet 2 million years ago was attacked by some type of enemy and they colonized their world. He was a farmer along with his family.
Yeah.
And he was forced to mate with some prisoner lady from another alien species. Things like that.
Weird. That's terrible.
Don't cover a judge by its book.
Don't cover a judge by its book.
That's a new meme right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Lazarfleeze, along with, I want to say like 8 or 9 of his people fled his planet, and they scoured the galaxy and happened to stumble upon this planet, which I forget the name of it, and they discovered the orange power battery. And only one of them could have the power battery, so they all fought to the death. Like,
whoa.
Yeah. And the soul winner, just like, one of the Shire characters.
Why do they want it so bad?
It just corrupts you, just like the One Ring.
Oh, it's like greed. It's like the ring.
The lantern rings are the emotional spectrum, like, for all emotions. And, greed is a very strong entity, so...
So basically, he was minding his own business, he had a normal life, then people took over his planet and made him mate with someone he didn't even like or whatever, and he was, like, forced to? Oh my gosh. And then, like...
He fled his planet.
And then he ran away.
Yep. And he stumbled across this place.
Because his whole planet was destroyed, right? Yep. Yeah.
But then once he gets the orange power battery, literally for millions of years, he's just sitting in this temple.
Boy, a door puzzle. They're just so frustrating.
Yes. Well, anyway, we should look around for a way to get inside the temple.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're in the Temple of Agent Orange now, which is Lazarfleeze. But, I mean, the character, out of all the lantern colors that have come out, he fascinates me so much because he's Gollum.
Yeah.
He is the DC version of Lord of the Rings. All he does is sit in his cave and just talk to himself all the time.
Oh, really? Oh, he just sits here alone on this planet, and he's the only one?
Yes.
And he wants the Orange Lantern all to himself, or...
Yes.
He wants everything to himself?
Well, yes, he wants everything to himself. Now, there is a problem with the Orange Lantern. Some lanterns, the power rings, or the power itself, like, gives you side effects.
Yeah.
The big side effect of the orange lanterns is an insatiable hunger. So Lazarfleeze is always hungry. Like, he's just, nothing he does quenches it. So it's like his eternal punishment to be hungry forever.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason he's cranky.
Yeah, I get cranky when I'm hungry too.
But with the power of the blue
Makes
lantern
sense.
ring, he can kind of, like, quell his hunger.
Oh. So
that's why he invades the Blue Lanterns from time to time, because he's just, he's just kind of after their ring. He doesn't really want to hurt anybody, but his power kind of takes over. When he wants something, he has to have it. So he's invaded Odom, like, I think once or twice. But Saint Walker forgave him, because he realized, along with the Star Sapphires and the, I believe they're called, Indigo 1, they realized that he's really not a bad guy. He's just driven insane by the orange power, the orange light.
yeah, so the orange light kind of made everybody fight against each other, right? Yeah, it like made them
Until there was only one survivor.
There was one, and then it kind of.
And every person that has gone in the universe to search for the orange light has disappeared.
Oh.
So that means Lazarfleeze, of course, killed them.
Made them into those weird zombie things. Constructs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So instead of like the Green Lanterns or Sinestro Corps or anybody but the Black Lanterns, their constructs are not real things. Agent Orange, or as he's known by many people in the universe, Orange God, is the, they're like zombie living things for when he brings them back.
Wow, so instead of making like a hammer or a drill or something or a car with the Green Lantern, he makes he doesn't make them. He actually uses people that are like soulless that he sucked up.
He also doesn't need to use a power battery for his ring either. In fact, his ring doesn't need to be charged, unlike a lot of the other lanterns. You know how Green Lantern has to charge his ring from time to time with his power battery?
Yeah.
Lazarfleeze doesn't have to charge it. He can also be light years away from his orange lantern and still be uber powerful. So, I mean...
I feel bad for him because he had, like, a lot of rough stuff happen to him.
Well, after the whole Lantern War and he comes out of his temple, he actually goes to Earth and he interacts a lot with Hal Jordan.
Oh, wow.
And things like that. And he kind of becomes a little bit normal. But before that, we learned something very interesting about Hal Jordan, which I still don't know how this happened, and I don't really remember the specifics, but he captures Hal Jordan and discovers that he has a blue power ring. Like, Hal has a blue lantern ring.
What? How does he have a blue power ring?
Well,
he
green,
just has it?
green is will, blue is hope. I still don't know how he got a blue ring. Lazarfleeze tries to steal the blue ring because it actually makes him feel normal.
All
Aww.
the same, I bet that statue is our way into the orange power battery chamber.
We'll need to bribe the statue with something.
Bribe the statue?
Yes, bribe the statue. This is the Temple of Greed. What do you expect, Robin? Seriously, come on, work with me. But no, he captures Hal and he tries to steal the blue power ring. And for 1 second, when he thinks he's defeated Hal, which was just a construct of Hal's will, combination of green and blue to create this thing that Agent Orange thinks he won and got the blue ring. For the first time in millions of years, Agent Orange actually feels normal because he has hope. And then after this point, he starts to become a little bit normal. Kind of. He's still crazy and collects things. Like, mine. But he isn't really bad. He's more like neutral. In fact, during the Lantern War, he fights against Sinestro and some of the other lanterns.
So Green Lantern makes him think that he has the blue lantern, but he doesn't really have it.
Yeah, because, I mean, it can't come off Green Lantern's hand unless he's dead. So, I mean, when Agent Orange thinks he killed Hal, he got the blue ring, but he really didn't have it. Yeah, it was like, fooled you. I still have the ring. And this is the only...
I'm alive.
Just so everyone knows, this and Sinestro is the only thing I know about the lanterns, because I actually read these books on my coffee break when I was like an assistant manager at Sears. There was a Barnes & Noble's right outside our store, and the lantern books were coming out then, so
I remember
I'd read
that.
them.
Yeah. I remember you telling me you really liked this guy because he's kind of fun. He's funny.
Well, I mean, aside from killing people and making them zombies, yeah.
Doesn't he have the, like, a weird, lantern, what do they say, chant or something like that?
Oh, yeah, his hang on one sec, I'm trying to remember this. Orange, green, and it should be red. No, it's okay, I just...
The statues here are greedy. That's so...
Yeah, Wonder Woman angry. Grundy get it.
Well done, Grundy. You get a cookie. But no, Agent Orange, I mean, he's really cool. What were you saying before? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I was saying he has a weird chant, you know, like...
Oh, right. Every lantern
it's like,
has...
what's mine is mine is mine is mine, and it's not yours, or something like that.
His chant is just how Amber said it. It's completely weird, but it's also terrifying when he does it, because when he's saying it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, not yours, like, literally millions of constructs just fill space. And behold, the Orange Lantern Corps.
Whoa.
You know, and they're more powerful than the Green Lanterns and the Yellow Lanterns. They can overpower both. You know? So, I mean, he's a guy you don't want to make an enemy of.
He seems like he's a little kid, but a really powerful little kid almost.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
How he
That's a good, that's totally, So when the treaty's broken and he goes to Oa, he just sends...
I'm Adam West, and I'm some kind of power.
I don't care about you, Adam, right now. He sends, like, a hologram through space, or through, like, a dead Green Lantern to the Guardians, warning them that he's coming because they voided the treaty. So now he's gonna devour the Green Battery.
Wow.
And it took Hal Jordan, the entire Corps, and some other people to defeat him. And then they had to they didn't really defeat him, they had to renegotiate the treaty, so that no one would go into the Vega system and, you know, Agent Orange would stay where he's supposed to and no one will bother him until the Blackest Night thing where, you know, the zombie lanterns or death was coming back.
I feel bad for him because he'll never be happy. It'll always be like insatiable greed. He'll always need more and more things. It will never be enough unless he has hope again.
Well, yeah, that leads us to our next thing, hope. The Blue Lanterns, they feel so badly about, you know, stuff, and they need him. They need the Orange Lantern for the Blackest Night War. They need him to fight the Black Lanterns. And they don't want him to become corrupted by Necron. So, one of the new Guardians, which is a girl, I forget her name, she agrees to become Lazarflea's, like, Guardian, like his, you know, overseer, like Zordon, kind of. So he won't be all alone on his planet.
Oh, nice.
And she agrees to it, and also St. Walker, who's one of the Blue Lanterns, basically agrees to be his friend, and he says as long as he's nearby, his blue power ring will get rid of that insatiable hunger that Agent Orange has. And he kind of becomes like the plucky comic relief at this point, but he's still uber powerful. He's just not driven insane by all his food choices, you know, like wanting to eat.
So
he also demanded a banquet in his honor.
Oh, okay.
If he's going to join them, he has to have a planet-wide banquet.
Wow.
And,
can't he eat, like, a whole planet anyway? Because he'll never stop being hungry. Or
never
something.
really thought of it like that.
Maybe he'll get full, though. I guess his stomach can only be so big.
He's very old. I mean, he's well past 2 million years old. I know that.
Well, it makes sense that you would be hungry because, I mean,
No, I know what to get a statue.
it's just like another way to fill a void. Some people go shopping, therapy, some people eat, like, you know, when they need more and more.
He collects a lot of shiny things too.
Yeah.
So when he does leave his temple and he raids a planet, he steals anything he wants and claims it as his.
Yeah.
So that's where the Golem thing comes from too. Like, he steals lots of things, he hoards things.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
He does seem like he would be a golem creature because he's just sitting there with his hoard of treasure. Yeah.
His hoard of treasure and just holding on to his little orange battery when he has this massive orange power battery behind him.
Yeah, he seems like a funny character, but I think what you were telling me before is he's one of the only lanterns that's neutral.
Yes.
Or something like that?
Well, he starts out as neutral, and then the
okay.
treaty gets broken.
Oh, okay.
Because the Red Lanterns don't like anybody. They fight whoever. The Blue Lanterns, they're somewhat neutral. They're trying to maintain peace. The Indigo Tribe, which I forget what color they would be, they try to maintain peace as well.
Yeah.
But they'll side with Green Lantern, or they'll try to convince the Yellow Lanterns.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll distract Larfleeze while Hal steals a lantern.
His name is so hard to
His
say.
greed makes him pretty unstable.
Too much talking. Let's do this already.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he just made fun of her. He went, me.
See, there he is with his power battery.
Give me Green Lantern.
And you'll help us?
No, I just want Green Lantern. Also, empty your pockets.
There's nothing in my pockets.
Then, give me your clothes.
He wants more stuff.
I know you don't want to trade with me. You're thieves. Thieves, all of you.
You used to be a
Trying to
thief.
reason with Agent Orange. Now what?
You're asking
So-
us?
Constructs. Get them out of my temple.
He's not really
Come steal my
bad. He's,
shinies.
as long as no one messes with him, he's just like, don't mess with me.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as no one messes with him, he's fine.
It's like in martial arts, you know, you yell, you know, back off, don't mess with me, you know. Sometimes,
Oh, okay.
some I know kickboxing places that do that, but no, Lazarfleeze or whatever, Agent Orange is a hilarious character because when he comes to Earth, like Hal Jordan and all the Earth Lanterns were during the war telling him, you know, how great Earth is. He wants her so badly that he comes to Earth
yeah.
and he takes over a Midwestern town.
Wow.
Like, just the entire thing, and he lives like Grinch, the Grinch on top of a mountain
Oh
stealing
my
all their
gosh.
stuff. And the
Oh
reason,
no.
the reason why he came to Earth is because he heard about the story of Santa Claus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's cute. He is like a little kid.
And then when Hal Jordan tried to tell him that Santa Claus wasn't real, he just points to his mountain of stuff and he says, I'd like to point to the contrary because I have all this stuff. Because he was so... His power drives him so crazy that he actually believed that Santa Claus delivered all this stuff when his constructs went and stole it all.
Oh, that's cute.
See?
Seems like such a fun character.
He just what I said a little while ago, Agent Orange just said the Green Lantern wasn't supposed to come back here because of the treaty.
Yeah. But Agent Orange is super powerful, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot more powerful than they're showing in this game. But I mean, it's a Lego game.
Stuff over there. Stop touching my stuff.
But his biggest weakness is he's easily distracted by you messing with his stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
here we can take him down in his own temple, but if he was out in space, like fighting an army, you would want to be on his side.
I want it. It's mine.
But yeah, he's easily distracted. But no, I love when he did that stuff and he took over the Midwestern Village and the Santa Claus stuff. It's a great
That's
book.
funny.
That's a pre-52 book, by the way. I think it's called Orange Lantern Christmas or something is the name of the book. But he is more willing to negotiate with other Lantern Corps too,
Yeah.
because he really doesn't like conflict. He just wants to be left alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't beat me.
How the Orange Lantern stole Christmas.
Pretty much. And
Yeah.
Hal Jordan, at the end of his book, convinces, you know, Agent Orange to return all this stuff because the spirit of Christmas is about giving, not, you know, receiving.
But how would he do that if he's filled with the Orange Lantern?
Because St. Walker comes to Earth and hangs out with him, and the Blue Lantern kind of helps with stuff.
Aww,
But he only had one book, but it was an adorable book.
that's cute.
And the one thing that he wanted, which was kind of sad on his list, it says his family. Because remember, his family was ripped away from him.
Oh,
So he gave everything back, and there's one thing on his list that he really wanted, which was his family. And then unfortunately, New 52 happened. So we never really find out what
oh my
happens
gosh, that would be so nice if he could
Well, I mean,
family, but I don't know how he could possibly have that happen.
there's still the possibility, because the pre-52 universe is still going on now. Since 2011, we know a lot of stuff. Superman and Lois are gonna have a baby, Nightwing and Oracle are getting married, Stephanie and Tim Drake are together, Wally West's kids are now superheroes, you know, all kinds of stuff that kept going.
Yeah.
So it's possible that Agent Orange maybe found some relief as well because he was a popular character.
Here you go, Larfleeze. A present.
Yeah, it seems like he's pretty important.
He's been dumbed down for this game.
Yeah, he seems like the most interesting lantern though, because usually they're either evil or good, and like he's really interesting because he's totally.
Now, some of my facts might be rusty on this character, but I think I handled him okay.
Bargain is going to work. We'll leave.
No, you need to pay me for my time. I'll take Green Lantern as payment.
Oh, okay. We'll be going.
Agreed.
I'm not used to people giving me what I want. Wait, I want more! Oh. What?
Hal can't maintain his thing when he's not there.
That was cool.
That was cool, but now they're gonna have to deal with Agent Orange because he's gonna have to come to Earth now because they just ticked him off.
Oh,
They invaded his space.
yeah.
They told him where he's from, so
Oops, that was not a good idea.
back on the space station. All right, we have enough time to at least start. Please, Conan.
About this thing. Best description I was given was the big computer.
I'm gonna hear this in my
thing
sleep.
That lets you select levels.
Yeah.
Catchy. Huh?
No,
I'd be dreaming of about
no,
this
it's not.
big computery ball thing that helps you select levels.
All right, it's time for a serious battle now. The home of Sinestro.
This is my least favorite place in the galaxy.
We don't like you either.
Sinestro, we have come.
Save the bad acting. The other lanterns called ahead.
Go Hal!
Now, originally, Sinestro was the only, only Yellow Lantern.
But now there's more, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but his core is the exact opposite of the Green Lanterns. The Green Lanterns protect and give order to the universe. The Yellow Lanterns give chaos, based on Sinestro's view of order. That's why he left the Green Lantern Corps and, became evil.
Yeah. Didn't he, from what I remember, didn't Sinestro feel like, the Green Lanterns couldn't control things very well, like they weren't powerful enough, and he thought the yellow...
No, they weren't using their power enough.
Oh.
He wanted, remember, he ruled his planet, like, as a dictator. Like, he did not act like a police officer to his
Yeah,
people.
I remember the animated thing that we were watching on that, and he was like really, like, I don't know, bullying people around with his power. He wasn't not acting like a
Well, he was a
good
great
policeman.
great legendary Green Lantern, but like you said, power corrupts absolutely. So when he was given this chance to save his people, he ended up enslaving them. And then, he wanted to bring that type of order to the entire universe and rebelled against the Guardians of the Universe.
Yeah, he got that's right. He
And
got
Hal beat
frustrated
him.
with the Guardians because he was always getting frustrated with the Guardians.
I still think that they should have done, if they could have redone the Ryan Reynolds movie, I would have not done the Phalanx character and just had a movie with Hal Jordan versus Sinestro.
Yeah, totally.
And then you could totally set up the Yellow Lantern thing, you know? Because all they did was just tease him getting the yellow power ring. But,
I mean, Hal versus the cloud with the face in the sky wasn't very exciting.
It wasn't very exciting at all. Oh, I am so spoiled by the 3DS version of the
Yeah, I know.
ship battles.
They do a great job with the ship battles.
They give us
and
Star Fox, and this gives us winning. But yeah, Green Lanterns are weak against yellow. I mean, Hal is a little bit better against it, but it's the color that the Green Lanterns are weakest to. It's their
Yeah.
opposite.
Getting changed on an invisible jet doesn't really protect your modesty.
Wonder Woman, Grundy, help Lantern.
Go Wonder Woman.
And he just...
Yeah, because yellow is stronger.
real,
Fear is
Robin.
stronger than, well, in a way. But,
In a way.
but it's evil.
It is evil.
And it controls Sinestro a little bit, right? Or
It knows
something.
what scares you.
Kind of. I'll listen to the dialogue.
Pitiful. This green menace has simply become a giant puppet.
Don't worry about me, guys. Save yourselves.
Put him down, Sinestro.
Quickly! After him before it's too late!
But we'll have to...
Not our enemy?
They're Thunderers, helpless under the control of Sinestro.
That's his, yeah. So this is that's the planet that Sinestro has. But we'll have to save the talk for the Yellow Lanterns next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like for our Lazar Fleas lore, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.
See ya.